DSNF and the green team have got the overlay the right way. I do. Wonderful. So the green team for this game will be DSNF in the Northern Spawn here on Land of Fire. Going to be running Yamato, Burgoyne, Des Moines, Moscow, Stalingrad, Venezia, Vampire 2, Gearing, and a Trump. The airstrike bot. Right. And then for the red team, we are going to be seeing Montana, Schlieffen, Des Moines, Stalingrad, Minotaur, Grozvoy, Yuyang for BLUMR in the Southern Spawn here on Land of Fire. Let's go look at some builds. Alright, starting off with the green team, we'll take a look. Our friend in the gearing here, going to be running no legendary module, RPF, full torpedo build, is take survivability expert improved by Ovechkin. We have Moskva here, going to be running legendary module, demolition expert, no survivability expert. Our friend in the Stalingrad, hang on, did I just see? Was it? No, I was, sorry, I saw the Burgoyne in the background and got very confused for a second. I still am confused. I am very confused at what I'm seeing in the Stalingrad build. Double rudder, range mod, heavy AP, no concealment Stalingrad. With incoming fire alert. That's a build. Burgoyne here, going to be running DCP slot 1, consumable mod slot 5. Improved repair party readiness, not running these special captains. And DC, not running concealment expert. What the? Okay, build. That's certainly a build. Our Des Moines friend here, going to be running legendary module RPF, not taking top grade gunner. RPF is a bit of... cruiser skills are expensive. I'm not sure you can afford RPF. I'd rather have top grade gunner. Gearing, again, we've just seen this same build, I think. I don't know if we already looked at this. Yamato here, also no concealment expert. Leg mod, going to be running this. DCP slot mod 4 and 2. Not slot 1 though. And finally, Venezia, double rudder range mod, heavy sap, concealment expert, torpedo skills. These are some builds, boys. These are some builds. Premium grade builds here. Alright. Let's have a look at the red team builds. BLUMR here. Going to be putting a Minotaur to use. It's going to be a radar Minotaur. He's not going to be running... He's going to be radar mod slot 2. Survivability expert. Improved flooding chance from Cunningham, I think. Then we have Grozvoy here. Tipsy Torpedo. Going to be running improved survivability expert. Legendary module. Smoke module. Engine boost module, BFT, and RPF. The Des Moines behind him, legendary module. Well, that's the standard Des Moines build. That's the very standard Des Moines build. It's the one I expect most people. Did I miss a ship? I did. I missed the Schlieffen. Schlieffen going to be running demolition expert, IFHE, secondary range, secondary accuracy, extra heal, concealment expert, and no fire prevention. Going to be taking slot 3 dispersion module and slot 2 hydro. The reason you don't care about fire prevention in Schlieffen, you have the rapid cooldown damage control party, so you can just burn off all the heals that you want. You got an extra, you got 5 DCPs. You may as well go through them all. You're not going to be on fire that much anyway, because anything that tries to open water fire spam you is going to suffer. That's the mine spotted in the background. I will get to that soon. I just want to go over some more builds quickly. Stalingrad, heavy AP, Montana, standard stuff. Apart from DCP slot 1, which is arguable at best, because you still want to have the extra HP in case your guns get knocked. We then have range mod Des Moines. I think he's looking for a specific angle on this. I'm not entirely sure. And then finally the Grozvoy here of legendary module as well. Oh, and I think we missed the Trump. Did we miss the Trump? That's a leg. That's sorry. That's the Dazzle on the Yuyang. What's the Trump's build? Trump is running demolition expert, fearless brawler, airstrike mod slot 4. So he's gonna have trouble accelerating and decelerating. Well, not decelerating. I don't think it actually affects his deceleration. So, taking a look at the deployments. Over the air cap, Des Moines, Burgoyne, and Vampire 2 going to be diving in for the green team. Trump going to be reversing into B. Stalingrad up behind that. Yamato sit there and spawn, not moving. Why would I ever want to go closer when I have the 50 million kilometer range? Moskva going to be taking the standard Moskva position here. Getting there very late. Venezia kiting and Gearing going to be playing wide to do some spotting. Red team deployment, we've got a Des Moines heading into the cap along with the Grozvoy. Yuyang going for the deep spots, which did really work. Because as we can see, the Des Moines and Burgoyne have been forced all the way back. And we have Stalingrad and Montana hanging around in spawn here. They do have radar coverage for this cap, but they just, like, didn't use it. Then we have Minotaur at the standard Des Moines Island here. A little bit of torpedo issue. Not sure if any of them are going to connect. We're not going to go in and check right now. Yeah, that did connect. He's just activated his DCP and his Hydra, so that means he took a top. Then we have Grozvoy and Des Moines here, and a Schlieffen going up the 9-10 line. Going to play walkies. So let's see how much damage that Minotaur took. Yeah, he took a little bit. You know, he's healed. Did he actually use his heal? He didn't use his heal. Right, so, Trump, Took the B cap. Des Moines took the A cap. C cap still being contested. Grozvoy sat in there right now. Moscow does have radar range on this. Is going to be... Actually, he doesn't. The Grozvoy is just sitting outside of range of that. I don't know if he's even noticed it's being capped. You should really be in a position to radar this right now. Okay. He's coming forward now. He has 7 seconds to get this shot in. Grozvoy still isn't detected. Does not get the resets. The Moscow's too far back, and they're going to lose that cap. That's going to be so many points taken away from Venezia, just being forced to sit there and kite. Minotaur going to be sitting there, bowing and just opening up, which apparently he's allowed to do. I say allowed to do. He did get touched a little bit. Schlieffen of Cutest Hariri is Cutest Hariri. Router. It's Router. Gonna have a little bit of a gearing torpedo issue, but the gearing has slightly bigger issues, including a fucking Schlieffen. And Des Moines just died. DSNF Des Moines just died. Where the fuck was that? Oh, it's the one over here. There's one. The one over here. Gets taken out by the Stalingrad? The Stalingrad? Sorry, where the Oh, he was there. Okay, he was trying to make the dive without any, like... He was trying to get to the cap. He had no smoke cover. The vampire did not smoke him in, or, like, he got into Des Moines Hydro and the Grozvoy opened up, I guess. But that's just a dead Des Moines in the middle of the map there. Just got forced back by the early Yuyang spot. Had to go all the way around the back, then never made it to his island. Meanwhile, Fum2 just went straight there and didn't have to worry about this. So Yuyang on Trump action, action going on in the middle here. Trump's just gonna be able to sit there and hold his cap as long as he wants, I think. He does have a Minotaur spotting him from his bloom, but I don't think the Minotaur wants to really open up right now, considering there's a Moscow and a Yamato and a Stalingrad all looking for him, and 2 of them overmatch him. Radar comes out from the red domain behind the rock. We'll be finding the Vampire 2. That's about all he's going to find, and he's not going to have salvos for him. But they can probably sit and watch as the torpedoes go towards them, because the Vampire doesn't have Hydro up. And, oh, never mind, they expired. Grozvoy did get a torpedo range upgrade. It's now 12, but that's not going to be long enough to reach that. Minotaur does open up here. After the Trump decided, like, he wanted to go pick the fight with the Yuyang. It's a good fight to take, and he is going to be angled properly to the Minotaur to minimize the amount of damage he's taken, unless he decides he wants to turn now, which he's doing, which, he's fine. He's fine. Okay, he's fine. Minotaur took a little bit of a chunk before that. Chunk. Moskva of Crusader down there being farmed out by this Grozvoy Des Moines smoke train. Venezia, once again, not being able to put in any sort of work. I'm not liking the Venezias in this tournament overall, honestly. They just don't seem to be allowed to do very much. To be fair, these are very passive Moskva players that we've been seeing, so... I mean, sorry, very passive Venezia players we've been seeing. Yuyang looks like he wants to try in this contest again. I'm not sure if it's going to work out too well for him. Schlieffen has stalled on his push. I suppose he doesn't need to push. They're holding A and C caps right now. Vampire 2 looks like he's going for a re-engage with the Beguine behind it, but the Beguine's just, like, kind of, like, in spawn doing nothing. Speaking of in spawn doing nothing, Yamato has finally decided he wants to not be in spawn doing nothing and is going on a little bit of a walk. He's now going to be getting shot at by Des Moines in the smoke screen. I'm just looking to see where the next fight's going to break out, honestly. If a fight breaks out. Alright, Des Moines will be radaring the Vampire 2, also going to be hydering the conga line that is heading his way. Vampire obviously only having 1 rack, but being able to conga line nonetheless, just not as effectively as daring. However, they're all going to be all spotted, and I don't think the Des Moines is really going to have an issue with them. Des Moines, however, was not allowed to come out from his island to go chasing after the vampire with a combination of those torpedoes and the existence of this Burgoyne. Grozavoy going to be dropping a smoke screen. I think the plan is for the Des Moines to move up into that and then start farming out the Burgoyne, question mark. Back at B, the Minotaur looks like he's positioned to make a play, but he needs to be very careful because there is a Stalingrad sat there ready and waiting. Radar comes out from the friendly Yu Yang, spots the Trump. Radar goes down, Trump takes 0 damage. Quite happy to comfy behind his island. Des Moines of Fum2 was not able to get a fine angle on him either. The Grozavoy could potentially make a play up the back end of the Trump and just go for the 1-for-1. And then that'll allow you to have complete freedom to take B-cap with your Yu Yang or your Minotaur. I think the 1-for-1 is probably the best option here. So just send in this Grozavoy to 1-for-1 this. Grozavoy has he's got 1 smoke screen left, but I think you spend that smoke screen and then you send the Grozavoy after the Trump, you trade because the Burgoyne or the Stalingrad's probably going to finish you off, but then you can send your Yu Yang into the cap, and then you rotate the Yu Yang back over to A. It is a radar Yu Yang, so he's not going to be able to hold A, because the vampire's going to walk on him, along with the Burgoyne, which will walk over the Des Moines face. There's a Montana behind. The Montana can ram off the Burgoyne if it comes to it, I suppose. There's a lot of things at play there, but they need to do something on that flank. They need to hold B. Meanwhile, Schlieffen is, as you can see, going on a fucking adventure directly in front of us. So, adventure time. Schlieffen takes 1 torpedo, which he's honestly kind of fine with, and now Venezia and Gearing are just like, oh shit, that is a Schlieffen, and it is walking at me. Yamato, on the other hand, might have something to say about it. Click, click. Mostly belt. Gearing now caught in the secondaries as well. Schlieffen going to be turning to get past the island. AP Salvo comes out into the Venezia. Gets nothing? Question mark? No, he shot the Gearing. Okay. But it looks like he will burn out from this double fire. Obviously, as we mentioned before, lack of fire prevention because of the spell you want to use to see if the torpedo is going to connect or anything. No torpedo hits at all. So Schlieffen went on his adventure. Unfortunately, didn't get enough to make it worth it. He got some damage on the Venezia, some damage on the Moscow, some damage on the Gearing, but they didn't convert any of the kills. Minotaur, well, he did force the Yamato forward, so now it's just going to be a race to see, can we farm out this Yamato quickly? I mean, BLUMR are still winning this game quite heavily. Trump is... Where'd Trump go? Trump died. Trump died. I don't know how or when, but Trump died. Who killed him then? Who's got kills? Stalingrad killed him? Yeah, Stalingrad must have killed him. Wait, what? It's one of these two. I don't know who. Or the Montana. I don't know. Anyway, that's not important. So that does mean that the B-cap should be takeable for the Yu Yang. You just have to worry about 1 Stalingrad radar while he does it. But yeah, I think this game is pretty much over. Wall of torpedoes heading in towards the Yamato. 1, 2... Oh, just the 1 actually. Gearing trying desperately to go smoke up this Yamato, but like... all you've really done there is put yourself in a position where you might just die from random collateral damage. Minotaur radar not quite in range right now. Des Moines radar is in range. They tried to farm out this Des Moines. He's on a double fire right now. He's probably going to go down. Triple fire. Yeah, he's dead. A lot of like low health ships over here. But the Grozavoy and Minotaur, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to pick any of them up. The Venezia's walking into the cap right now. Trying to look for something. with 1 minute left on the clock until BLUMR are going to pick up the win, and I don't see any convertible kills available, this looks like it might be going to Game 3 in this series. Venezia catches a torpedo from the Minotaur. Or the Grozavoy, not sure which. Actually, it was Minotaur because the Grozavoy just launched his tops now. Yeah, Venezia just trying desperately to walk through and find something. Not sure if he's going to find anything. Stalingrad picks up a Grozavoy in the radar. Doesn't find the Yu-Yang in the radar, though. There's no way for the green team to step on that A-cap right now because the Beguine rotated all the way back. The Beguine with full HP rotated all the way back instead of walking at this cap when he needed to walk at this cap. Gearing goes down, wherever the hell that was, there. And that'll wrap up Game 2 of this series. But we will be going to a Game 3. Congratulations to BLUMR for bringing this series back to 1-1. So I need to update one of my mods. Okay, let's extract to C games, World of Warships, bin 7377 res mods, GUI. Create folder. Oh, for God's sake, how do I create a folder? Okay, hang on. Yes, exactly. Okay, that goes in there. Restarting my World of Warships. What time does my next game series start? 4. Yeah, I'm gonna be late. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna watch the BLUMR again because I'm invested in it now. Apparently I can restart directly into a training room without really enjoying it. That's actually cool. I have lost the training room chat though, so I've just messaged one of the fucking BLUMR guys. It's like, I'm back, I'm back. Right, as you can see, final map of the series will be Shater. Everybody's favourite Shater, because Shaters are going to shate. I know it's called Shatter, but somebody fucked it up on the COTS overlays last year, and I am never letting him lose that down. You know, he doesn't work for the company anymore. Let's take a look at Shatter. Like, I mean, generally this is slightly different from your regular random battles layout. As you can see, the C cap has been moved slightly to the right, the A cap has been moved slightly to the left. So no longer is the A cap fully open water. You now have a large island you can use to conceal yourself against, hydro against, proxy spot against, clearing around the roses against. Much more difficult to dislodge ships from. Much easier to cap in. C cap, on the other hand, a lot less safe. It's no longer going to be Battle of the Hydras with one ship on each side of it. Usually you see a glue parked in there, but we won't be seeing glues in this tournament anyway because it's not part of the allowed ship list. What we might be seeing is Pricens. Not Pricens, GKs. We see a lot of GKs on this map because there's a lot of brawling range you can take. And honestly, this is one of the few maps I can recommend. Like, because you're allowed to change your build between games in this, and you know exactly what you're playing into, you can quite happily run GK with no concealment expert and just puts points in other things, because if you're going in the middle of the map and you're going to be a Hydrobot, you're planning on being spotted the entire time anyway, so just consumable mod or something like that. So you got extra heal duration, extra Damacon duration, extra Hydra duration, like actually a viable strategy if you're going to be spotted the entire game anyway. One of the only times I will ever recommend that mod is GK on this map. The rest of the time I think it's pretty much garbage because concealment is just so valuable, and the improved dispersion against your ship is so valuable as well. Right, so we're just waiting on the players readying up. BLUMR already, DSNF not so much. Water. Refreshing. Alright, yes, DSNF are starting to get readied up. Ready for us to go play out our game on Shater. Oh, hey, that. Alright, so we are into our final game of this best of 3 series, which we have casted one game of so far, and this is our second, because, you know, that's how it works. Got the teams the wrong way around. This one's rest. So here we are with BLUMR running Montana, Schlieffen, Zhao, Des Moines, Moskva, Shima, Yu Yang in the green team in the northern spawn. And they're going to be matched by the red team in the southern spawn, running Yamato, Conqueror, Des Moines, Stalingrad, Venezia, Vampire, Trump. Wow, that's an interesting DD lineup. Very classic, isn't it? Alright, take some builds. Oh, yep, it worked. As we can see, we have a binoculars mod of our Des Moines. Yes, we're running a range mod and turret traverse mod on our Des Moines today. No improved survivability expert commander perks. Shimakaze here, going to be running the legendary modules, Swift and Silence, and RPF. We have the Montana up here, going to be running the DCP mod slot 1, not taking the improved repair party cooldown. We have a Zhao running the legendary module for Zhao, which improves its dispersion as well as outnumbered, which will improve its accuracy while X amount of ships are in range. It also increases the speed. It's a complicated skill that I really don't understand. I expect he expects to be playing alone on a flank somewhere, along with I don't know, I've lost the Zhao. There he is. Along with taking Spotter mod slot 1, Eye in the Sky 2-pointer, which reduces your cooldown on your spotter plane and the duration of it as well, but giving you more spotter plane uptime. And Demolition Expert, a Hydro mod. Montana, I think we already looked at that, yep. Alright, what else did we see here? Des Moines we looked at. Schlieffen here, going to be running the same build before, except this one's taking Fire Prevention over Concealment Expert. And this is the thing, we're not taking Concealment mod slot 5 because we're planning on being spotted the entire time. So instead we take improved consumable duration, which means your heal will last longer, your Hydro will last longer, your DCP will last longer, although that's negligible because you do not have a very long DCP in the Schlieffen with the fast damage controls. Moskva running legendary mod improved survivability expert from Ovechkin. And finally, we have this Shimakaze here, going to be running improved survivability expert from, I'll always forget, Suzuki. And the legendary module as well. Oh, Yu Yang, we missed Yu Yang. Running the legendary module and smoke. So that'll give you increased smoke duration. Like smoke time, emission time, sorry. When I say duration, it's complicated. Right, Vampire 2, BFT, speed boost, smoke. Stalingrad, binoculars, rudder, heavy AP. No concealment. Trump, BFT, Demolition Expert, Airstrike mod slot 4. Conqueror with range mod and the legendary module and no concealment expert and DCP mod slot 1. That is certainly a build. Yeah, certainly a build. Range mod Des Moines. Did we already look at this team? I can't remember. I think we looked at them last game. Leg mod, Yamato. Again, no concealment expert. We hate concealment mod here. Concealment expert here. Vampire dropping a very, very early smoke stream for this Des Moines. I'm not sure if that's necessary just yet. The Des Moines wasn't spotted at all, so you're just announcing your position. Then we finally have Venezia here. Also, range mod, rudder, heavy AP. Heavy sap, sorry. Heavy sap and HE. He doesn't have HE, just heavy sap. Right, this initial deployments, green team, going to be sending over the A-cap. We have Shimakaze, Zhao, and Montana for BLUMR. Des Moines and Schlieffen going to be hovering around the B-cap. That Des Moines is not going to be having fun. Moskva heading to the radar island here, potentially looking for an opening to walk through. And then we have Des Moines, Yu Yang, and Shima looking to do a smoke train and spotting over here. They're going to be matched by Venezia, Vampire, Des Moines over at A, along with the Yamato. Des Moines all on his own at B with a Schlieffen in his face, not having any fun at all, with Trump somewhat in his vicinity, who is just being bullied by this Des Moines. I mean, the Trump can airstrike the Schlieffen a bit, I guess, but, you know, it's just going to instant DCP it. Conqueror in spawn. Stalingrad, taking the Rock Island, and Vampire 2 over there. So a little bit of trading did come out. It looks like, well, the red Des Moines here has been getting absolutely bullied by the Schlieffen secondaries. There's the Trump airstrikes that we see. Nothing really much happening with this side, so let's just go look at the middle and just watch the Schlieffen make this Des Moines suffer. Yamato in return says, alright, you'll make my Des Moines suffer, I'll make you suffer slightly. Secondary's just raining out. Schlieffen secondary's a ferocious beast. However, if he continues reversing, well, to be fair, Schlieffen also has the advantage of having 406mm guns, which overmatch the bow of the Des Moines. Like, well, actually didn't seem to do much damage there. Torpedo's not going to be getting much done, though. Schlieffen torpedoes, 13.5 kilometer range, also an issue. Like, Schlieffen is just not something you want to be near, ever. Moskva taking a massive hit. I'm not sure what that was from. Oh, you got conga lined. Moscow got conga lined by the vampire. Took 3 of them, it looks like. Well, Cruiser Dan in his domain, probably I might actually trade with this Schlieffen. He seems to be like this seems to be going more in favor than expected. I guess the Yamato got another salvo in. Let's see how the dispersion is on the next AP salvo. See if he can take out the domain before he goes down himself. He's having to turn in, which means he's going to have less secondaries working over the domain. DCP comes out. Schlieffen gets dark. Domain goes down. Finally, some supporting salvo comes in from the Montana on the domain, but a little, didn't really make any difference in it. Torpedoes towards the Stalingrad from the Shimakaze, not going to connect. Yu Yang and Des Moines having their little smoke play there. It's like, I'm going to put the smoke there. I don't want to go in. I'll just go back in. Radar comes out from Stalingrad. We'll be finding the location. Oh, sorry, that's the Moscow radar. We'll find the location of the Stalingrad. Stalingrad counter radars finds the Shimakaze and the Moskva, and the Schlieffen and Trump now know where each other are. I just think Schlieffen might be burning out. He's got 5 seconds left of his DCP. Oh, that's ready. Okay, he's fine. He's alive. He has a lot of healing available. He just needs to sit there and not die for a while. He's also hydro-locking this Trump against this rock right now. Well, he was. No longer. So Trump just going to spam airstrikes at the Schlieffen, trying to get some fires going. Also some HE salvos coming in from... Oh, it's SAP from the Venezia, is it? Yeah, it's Venezia SAP salvos. Not really going to do much. Looks like the Vampire 2 conga line the Moskva again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Well, let's see how Stalingrad deals with the Shima torpedoes heading his way. Done. So, I'm just waiting to see what the next rotations are going to be here, because this is getting stagnant at the minute. Vampire 2 can't really hold this on his own. Stalingrad here, so this cap is not contestable for them. They can hold the push, that's about it. Because Yu Yang Des Moines is going to re-smoke here. Actually, the Stalingrad's radar is down for another 30 seconds. The Vampire is running directly at him. They're going to have a really awkward meeting very soon. Vampire is outspotted by about 300 meters, and there's a Des Moines and a Yu Yang there, and the Des Moines radar is down as well. So if the Vampire smokes, which he doesn't have available either... Oh, but the Shima turned away just at the worst time. Shima, if you only knew, if only you knew. If the Vampire goes into the cap, Stalingrad starts opening up onto the Des Moines. Des Moines will have radar range and cooldown in about 20 seconds, which will give him about 6 seconds to get the decap on the Vampire if the Vampire doesn't leave right now. Stalingrad radar comes out, spots the Yu Yang. Vampire smokes up, is going to open up. So the Yu Yang goes for the shots at where he sees the smoke appearing from. Des Moines radar... Oh, Des Moines radar isn't necessary now. The Yu Yang got the blind fire reset. So this cap's just, yeah, there's Des Moines radar now. Vampire's forced out. Shima torpedoes heading towards this Vampire as well. He's going to have a bow. Okay, dodges that one. He's also going to hydro all of those torpedoes to the Stalingrad. Stalingrad going to have to do some evasive maneuvering right now. He's got another wall coming in too, but he should know where they all are. Should be able to find a gap. Schlieffen, again, is healing up. If the Stalingrad continues reversing, though, he's flat broadside to said Schlieffen. Who is looking. Ow. Yu Yang top lands as well. Stalingrad are going to go, I don't like being broadside to a Schlieffen. That actually hurts. Now, not getting that Schlieffen trade earlier has meant that Stalingrad hasn't been able to reverse out, so Stalingrad now going to get farmed out. He's got a Des Moines and Yu Yang in his face. That's just a dead Stalingrad. That's going to leave the Vampire all on his own. He can't play anything. Conqueror just kind of exists in the background. He hasn't really played much part in this game at all. If the Conqueror had been over here, like, he could have got involved with these fights a lot. Made it really difficult for the Yu Yang and the Shimakaze to play around. Also could have made the Des Moines life hell as well with just AP salvos through the bow. Maybe even try and find something on the Schlieffen if you were allowed to push it up. But the Conqueror has just been playing a very passive game in the background and it just hasn't really existed. Same with the Yamato. Where's the Yamato right now? Where's the Yamato? Oh, the Yamato's there. Yamato's going for a walk now. And by a walk, I mean he's going to sit in front of Shimakaze torpedoes. That looks painful. Well, Montana's having fun. Montana's having a lot of fun. Like, just sit there in reverse, you'll be fine. Does have overmatch capabilities on the Des Moines bow, but like, oh well, he got some actually. I was gonna say a little bit of angling, and the Des Moines doesn't really care because the Des Moines can just park with his bow like that, turn turrets out to the side, and the Montana just bounces everything because the profile of actual overmatchable stuff is so small there. But it's fine. He's found a nice little spot to farm over the island while unspotted now anyway. Honestly, DSNF just not putting enough pressure on anything right now, really. Like, they have no map control. They have, like, an advantage HP-wise, but they just can't do anything because their Vampire's all the way back in spawn. Their Venezia is not able to get pushed up because he's not running any sort of concealment techniques. You know, he's got concealment, but he's got double rudder and range mode. Like, if you want to be playing more aggressively in your Venezia, I would honestly... Yeah, no, man. Once again, the wall of Shimmer torpedoes has been unleashed towards the Yamato. Did look like he must have taken one from the previous batch, and, well, he's going to take another two here. Does have a DCP ready, so he's not going to flood for very much, but he is going to take the flood, be forced to use that DCP, and two Shimmer torps do hurt. Also taking both them on the bow. Actually, it doesn't really matter where you take them on the Yamato, because you got a 50% torpedo reduction on your belt. I suppose taking the bow is... more preferable because you can heal it back, whereas if you take it on the belt, it's citadel damage, I guess. But you guarantee the flood on your bow? I don't know. Zhao is currently bow tanking a Des Moines. I don't know how the Zhao is winning this trade, especially when the Vampire is getting involved, but apparently he is. This is not generally how you want to be playing your Zhao. You don't really want to be playing bow in Zhao gameplay, usually. But I don't think it matters when you have the Montana as well breaking down. There we go. Montana gets the kill. And that's going to push BLUMR's lead even further ahead. Shimakaze looks to be trying to walk around on the Trump right now. Actually, no, it looks like he's going for the Conqueror. Where did all the Conqueror's HP go? Did he just get farmed by the Des Moines and stuff? I mean, he went through a heal as well, so, like, something has been annihilating him. Maybe he ate a ton of Yu Yang torps? Des Moines and Yu Yang will walk around the corner. Looking for... There goes the Conqueror kill. There goes the Venezia in the background as well. Got Zhao, apparently. He was full health a minute ago. Venezia also trades with the Zhao. Trump airstrikes coming in towards this Des Moines. I mean, it's... You know, it exists. Des Moines to the right of you. Yu Yang to the left. Here I am, stuck in the middle with Trump. I mean, a Vampire might be able to trade with a Yu Yang. I don't think he gets any torps onto the mine or anything. Actually, he sees him coming. Well, here we go. LeBonk. LeBonk. And the Des Moines gets to die hard because the vampire was not, in fact, running a ramming flag. Check your flags, man. Check your flags. And that will be a victory for BLUMR. I am late to my next series. I need to go now.